Alright guys, here we are today with, something that I gotta tell you guys, plus a top 10. Today we are going to be talking about the fact that I am actually going to decide to retire from my Let's Play series for a little bit, because I may as well not start a Let's Play series until I have a capture card, because, you know, just be weird looking at the screen like that, all white and blurry and red lines everywhere. So let's get straight into the top 10. Today I'm going to be doing top 10 Mario games of all time. Just so you know, this is my first top 10, so don't do hurt comments to me just because I have bad acting skills. So the first Mario, number 10 on the list, is Super Mario Bros. 3. Yeah, that is a really good game, but I don't think it was just, I don't think it had the best power-ups. I know it brought the Tanuki suit, which basically revolutionized Mario, with flying and the whack-tailing and the Super Mario 3D Land also brought a lot of levels to Super Mario 3D Land. It revolutionized the way that we play Super Mario. Had a lot of weird power-ups though. Frog suit, I'm looking straight at you. The frog suit made the game a lot harder to play. I even did this thing where I challenged myself to do a couple levels just with the frog suit. That was really hard, and I didn't complete it. I only completed like 4 levels with it. So number 9 on my list is New Super Mario Bros. 2. It was an amazing game. The A Million Coin Challenge is really hard. Still haven't completed it after 2 years of owning it. I don't play it that much anymore though. And I finally decided that I'm not going to do a Let's Play on it. So, yeah. I don't really get that many comments anyway, so I don't think I really need to say that I've been bothered about it. The only comment that I've ever gotten from a real stranger was JPR Gaming Player versus Player. And he said, amazing! That is amazing! Amazing! So yeah, New Super Mario Bros. 2, it was a pretty good game. I personally think it was the best game in the new Mario series. So a couple other things about New Super Mario Bros. 2 is that it was another game that reintroduced the Tanuki suits. I think the Tanuki suit was well used in that game, in that it was really underestimated. Just running across the highway here. Oh my god. Yeah. I think that New Super Mario Bros. 2 was really underestimated, because it brought a lot of things to the new series. Number 8 on my list is Mario Kart 7. Mario Kart 7 is a really good game. One of the only problems with it is how you get your cards. Yeah. You get your cards by collecting coins, but each 1,000 coins you get, it increases by like 100 or 1,000. And the way to get the gold cards, spoiler alert, is to get 20,000 coins. 20,000 coins. Yeah, you only get 10 coins per level. 20,000. I can't even do that much math. I'm gonna have to look that up. number 7. I was at number 7, right? Yeah, number 7. Number 7 on my list is Super Mario Bros. The original pixelated, 8-bit Super Mario Bros. Super Mario Bros. Was the game that saved all games. When, the game Crash came out, like the Crash of all games came out, stores wouldn't sell toys, or stores wouldn't sell video games until Super Mario Bros. Came out. That is what saved games. Also, Super Mario Bros. Introduced, basically power-ups. Our games wouldn't have very good power-ups if Super Mario Bros. Didn't come out. Also, Sonic probably wouldn't exist. Number 6 on my list. Yeah, number 6. We're at 6, right? We're at 6. Yeah. 6. 6 is Mario Kart 8. I don't really get to play Mario Kart 8 because, I don't have a Wii U. But I've played it a couple times to know that it is worthy of getting number 6. They changed replays around a lot and introduced the highlight reel. And you can actually change the highlight reel to suit your perspective of the race, to get that little moment that you want. And they also introduced a couple power-ups that some of them I hate, some of them I love. I forget what it's called. Don't blur it out in the... Okay, you can blur it in the comments. This is weird blow horn thing that you get really, really, extremely rarely. It's not a really good power-up either. Well, it is a pretty good power-up. You can get rid of people's items, you can block a blue shell, and a couple other things. But it's like a 1% chance they'll get in first place, so I don't see why that's useful. Spitting on my towel again. It's not snowing anymore, so yeah. That car looked like it was floating for a couple seconds. So yeah, number 5 on my list, we're halfway there, don't worry, is, of course, the one and only. I'm thinking about it some more. And here it is, Super Mario Sunshine. I've only watched Let's Plays of it, but I know that is a really good game. The flood system. It works really good. You can get different flood packets as well to change how you float and play. The different flood packets actually can change how you play. If you have the jetpack and you're swimming in water, then you can just use it to shoot yourself in the direction that you're facing. Any direction. They also use Super Mario World features for it. It's an amazing game. I think it also revolutionized Mario climbing. 3D Mario climbing. Yeah. It was really good. Alright, number 4. We're in the top 4. My favorite number is 4, so I always go into the top 4. Number 4 is Super Mario 64. Super Mario 64 basically speaks for itself. So it is a really good game. It revolutionized 3D Mario playing. It revolutionized 3D. It was one of the very first 3D games ever. 64 bits. How did they pull that off? But it was a really good game, even though everything was a hexagon. Everything was a hexagon. Isn't that just weird? But it's still pretty good. It didn't have the best graphics, but it's still pretty good. Had pretty good graphics at the time. It was actually the second Mario game that I ever played in my entire life. And I'm 11. Seriously. Number 3. We're really getting heated up here. is Super Mario Bros. 2. Yeah, everyone says that was the most messed up Mario game ever. But no, I think it was actually pretty good. It was the very first Mario game that I ever played in my entire life. And I played it when I was 3. I really think that the picking up enemies system should have been used more. You know, just so that you can get, like, if you don't have any power-ups at all, you could still just pick up an enemy and throw it at another enemy. And I personally think that was hilarious, just watching enemies smack heads together. Just think about that. Dragon Ball Z, 2 guys doing Kamehameha, and then they suddenly just dash at each other and smack heads into each other. That'd just be silly. Yeah. So it was a really good game, even though it didn't have Bowser in it. It was actually based off of the Super Mario show. You know, the Super Mario action series show. Number 2, second place, runner-up. It took me a little while to figure this out, but now I finally come up with it. Super Mario 3D Land, number 2. Give a round of applause to Super Mario 3D Land. If you have hands, of course. But I have an amazing hand. That's actually my icon. Thumbs up. So yeah, Super Mario 3D Land was an amazing game. It was one of my favorites. It was my very first 3DS game. Yeah, and I have a lot of 3DS games. Yeah, Super Mario 3D Land is amazing. 100%. All for it. I completed it 100%. Even the gold flagpole world now. Yeah, I played through it off camera, but don't worry, I just created a new world. Yeah, it was really awesome. And number 1 is Super Mario Hotel. No, number 1 is Super Mario World. Super Mario World. It was the way I played Mario. It had the most things in it at my time. It had some amazing power-ups, as well as the first Yoshi ever. And yeah, that's about it for my top 10. Like or subscribe if you enjoyed, and make sure to give me a thumbs up. Bye, guys.